the Florida Panthers, after having what seems like a month off, come home, face off against the Edmonton Oilers, and beat them 4-1. A huge win for the Cats. First home win of the season. They came out really sluggish in that first period, though. Watching that first period, thank God we had Luongo. He made two huge saves. It could have been either 2 or 3-0 after one. Luongo with two huge saves to prevent it from being that, as it ended up being 0-0. And I'm thinking, great. There's no way we're making the playoffs. No way they're making the playoffs. No way. All this talent, and it's going to waste. And then something happened which hasn't really happened yet in the second period. Second period has been our Achilles heel all season. We came out absolutely huge against them. At one point in that second period, we were out shooting Edmonton 14-1. Overall, we outshot them 19-4. Dadonov, Bukestad both scored. Edmonton had the last three shots were in the last minute of play in that second period. So huge to get that. Third period, though, Edmonton scores 21 seconds in to cut it down to a 2-1 lead. But then Huberdeau on the power play makes it 3-1. The power play has definitely improved dramatically. Penalty kill, really good. In this game. In this game also, Hoffman got another point, so he has a 10-point streak, and that has to be very close to Panthers' record. I'm going to look at the stats media guide, and I'll have that information in the next video after the game against the Islanders, but that has to be very close to a Panthers record. 10 straight games with a point. He's doing phenomenal. Has to be one of the best starts, point streaks in the beginning of the season. So then Sevier, who had a baby this week, ended up getting an empty net goal to seal it for the Florida Panthers at 4-1. Now I was watching. I use cast streams. I don't pay the ridiculous amount for the NHL network, and it comes in like crap all the time and stuff like that. But I use NHL cast streams, and if you don't pay anything, you can donate. If you donate, you can watch the home and road streams. But I was watching the road stream of this game because anytime you watch a game, you have to watch the road team stream if you don't pay. And it was the Edmonton Oilers stream, and it was enjoyable. It was thoroughly enjoyable to watch them. They were not biased at all. They broadcast a neutral game. They noticed things on the Panthers that were good. Obviously said if they were struggling on something. Same thing with the Oilers, and especially with the penalty calls. They admitted, hey, there were bad calls on both sides. Especially with that hit on several penalties that were called. Can't pinpoint exactly which one, but several calls were definitely pretty poor called, and they said, hey, both times, on sides they were definitely poor calls. So it was really nice to see it unbiased opinion watching the game. So I cannot wait to. Hopefully, I might have to watch some other Edmonton Oilers games to see what their commentary is on that. But anyways, finally win. Luongo, huge for us. And that's the thing that's got me worried too, is that we really should not be depending on a 39-year-old goalie. Yes, he's great. He's phenomenal. In all three games that he has played in, including the first one, we are 2-1. We have points in all three games. So it really worries me. We really need a solid backup to back up Luongo so he doesn't have to overplay, and then he has no gas going to playoffs. Reimer and Hutchinson really need to step it up. They really, really need a wake-up call to get back and play and be solid backups for Luongo, or we're not going to make the playoffs at all. So, anyways, I'm going to close this out, guys. Let me know what you think down below. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Stay in touch for everything Florida Panthers. I am your source. I'll see you in the next video.